Good day, everyone. I'm here to present my paper entitled Work Accident Reduction Through the Use of Lean Six Sigma Methodology at a Selected Hospitality Facility in Pasay City. To introduce, OSH, or Occupational Health and Safety, is essential to safeguarding workers' well-being in the workplace. In the Philippines, despite existing laws and workplace policies, efforts are still needed to reduce accidents and injuries. This protocol examines using the Lean Six Sigma methodology to reduce the work accidents in a hospitality facility in Pasay City. For the rationale of this study, so the study also recognized that traditional OSHA practices may need improvement to address these challenges effectively. So thus the researcher or I explored the application of the Lean Six Sigma methodology, a data-driven approach known for reducing process variation and eliminating non-value added activities. Lastly, the study aims to evaluate the effectiveness of Lean Six Sigma in enhancing OSH practices. For the problem statement, so despite existing safety measures, so the hospitality facility in Pasay City continues to experience significant workplace accidents. So the company X severity rate for year 2021 had a significant increase in the first half of year 2022. This is from 15.26 to 22.01. So take note that when it comes to severity rate, the theoretical value should be zero. So with this problem statement, we came up with the exploration of Lean Six Sigma methodology. Particularly, this will be the DMAIC approach. The study, the research design is applied research. So the participants of the study were innate employees of Company X. For the data gathering instrument, number one is the monitoring of accident and incident reports and records. So we also have number two, the accident or incident investigation report. Next, we have the health and safety minutes of the meeting. For the data gathering procedure, so I initiated the study by contacting Company X via email, and the hospitality facility in Pasay actually required me to adhere to the ethical research practices and the Data Privacy Act of 2012. So ensuring that no sensitive personal information or identifiable details would be collected. After agreeing to these conditions, I was granted to access to review of the records related to work accidents, incident investigation, and of course the health and safety meeting committees. And for the data analysis, these are the following tools that were used. So number one, we have the control chart. So this was used to track the monthly severity rates. We also have the cause and effect analysis or the Ishikawa diagram, which help us in the analyzation or in to analyze the root cause of accidents. We also had the problem tree diagram, which of course visualized the cause identified in the Ishikawa diagram. So we also conducted the LFA or the Logical Framework Analysis. This is a structured planning, implementation, and monitoring and evaluation of the workplace safety program. So this is to ensure a comprehensive management of the proposed workplace safety program. We also did a paired t-test. This is to compare the severity rates of the workplace incidents between 2022 and of course after the implementation of the study, which is in year 2023. So this is to determine if the safety program had a statistical significant impact. So now let's see the results and discussion for this study. So for the define phase, so we are using the DMAIC approach. So in the define phase, the information of the project charter is presented as seen on the screen. So we have a project charter conducted. We use the SIPOC diagram to identify all the activity that is happening in Company X, wherein we could see that the facility is divided into three main departments. And we could demonstrate that in this type of diagram, it verifies that the work accident usually happen during the conduct of the work processes. Yeah. In addition, in the first annual report of 2022, more on-sites than off-site accident cases were reported, and most on-site accidents were work or facility related. This resulted with the severity rate of 22.01. So in the year 2022, at the end of the year, as seen in the in this graph, from July to December, The trend continued and left half of the year of 2022 with the result of 25.10 severity rate. To present it more precisely, we use a control chart which indicates that there is a 4 or month of April and point 0.9, which is month of September, have failed test points, so which needs to be assessed and checked. In the analyzed phase, since we have the data from the previous phases, general findings are seen regarding the areas for potential improvement in the incidents and accidents of the management of the company. So these are the following that is included. In this part of the DMAIC approach, two methods were used. Number one is the fishbone, and the second one is the problem tree analysis. So this page presents the delineates and possible causes of the problem, identify which among the three would be from the section of most frequent reports from the accidents of the same sections for both years. So as you can see in the fishbone diagram, same work areas had frequent report of accident cases, and this is because of the SOP to Ishigawa. This is made for the stakeholders and program planning team to have an idea where to position the cost identified in the Ishigawa diagram and identify the immediate to long-term safety and health effects of these causes to the employees. So this help in understanding the positioning of root causes and their effects on employees, safety, of course. Key root causes include the lack of awareness of standard operating procedures. So insufficient emphasizing as well on safety policies and inadequate work environment assessments. So this issue lead to non-compliance with SOPs, unsafe work practices, and hazardous conditions. So particularly in sections that are already prone to the accidents. So the analysis transition into the creation of the alternative and objective trees, which translated these problems into positive goals for an accident investigation improvement program. In one is the reiteration of company safety policies and procedures. Second, we need to conduct the reiteration of work safety cultures and ensuring an adequate workplace environment assessment for the sections which frequently report with work accidents. So in this phase, the program planning approach of the logical framework analysis was implemented. So this is the summary of the LFA or the logical framework analysis. So it has three objectives. In addition, since we are using or monitoring the year 2023 monthly severity rate of company X, I'm here to present the control chart result for year 2023. So after the implementation, when we see the table for this one, we could see that in the C chart, there is no failed test points anymore. And using the paired t-test or our independent test, the results seen as statistically there is a significant difference between 2022 and 2023 severity rates. Control phase, so in the final step of the DMAIC process, this focus on maintaining and continuously improving the workplace accidents reduction program and established in phase 4. So for conclusion, by defining the current condition and measuring and severity rate of work accidents, the study provided a comprehensive understanding of the challenges faced by the facility. So throughout an in-depth analysis of the root causes, the study identified critical areas for improvement. Part of our recommendation, one is to conduct prospective follow-up, utilize the tools used in solving problems that may arise in the future. Lean Six Sigma was proven by this research to be an effective methodology in reducing work accidents. It's good to fan it out to other parties involved in the company. Include the implementation of this method in a larger sample size of hospitality facilities in the country. So these are the following references that was used during the study. And that's it for my presentation. Thank you very much for listening and hope you have gathered any information here that is valuable. Thank you and good day.